Alright guys, so today I'm going to do a walkthrough and review of my 2022 Ranger Z519 Cup. This boat, you know, there's a lot of years in the making to get to a boat like this. I started out in a 15-foot bomber with a 75 on it, moved my way up to an 18-foot Hydrosport with a 175 that we blew up in a tournament one day. Then worked our way up to a 03 Triton, a TR20. That was a great boat, fished that boat all over the country. Then went from that one to a 2019 Ranger Z519, which that boat had a lot of issues, so I ended up getting rid of it, and went to a Phoenix that I fished 2 seasons ago. Honestly, I wasn't much of a Phoenix fan, so then we moved up to this 2022 Ranger, and definitely my favorite bass boat I've ever had so far. But I'm gonna give you a walkthrough and a little tour of it. So starting up front, we've got the Lowrance Ghost 36 volt trolling motor with the Lowrance active target transducer. That's running through my HCS 12 carbon. Right here is the little control panel up front. Here's your up down for your power trim, your nav lights, anchor lights, little tool holder, a cup holder. So, and then one thing, you know, it comes with these little things right here to hold the trolling motor wires in, which would be nice if they would actually stay, but they don't stay very well. They fall down and you have to kind of push them off of the depth finder screen. All right, so this boat has a nice wide front deck. Here in the middle, you can hold your 4 primary rods. I stuck my net in there, lots of room for tackle storage. Obviously the boat's kind of a mess because we've been fishing a lot of tournaments lately. It needs to be reorganized, but over to this side, you got your rod racks in here, more rod storage. I like these rod racks better than any I've ever had in any other boat. They do a good job keeping rods safe and not being tangled. You get the nice rod buckles on the Ranger. These are very nice. Work your way back to this box. Let's keep just life jackets and more plastics in here. In this box here, I always keep like food and stuff in, some drinks. Work your way back to here. You got your little tool holders on each side. It's pretty handy. This keep for drinks. I actually took the little latch piece for this off because I like that better. Don't have to turn it every time you go get a drink. You got your hot foot down there. Back behind the console, you got all your switches for your lights, your live wells. Here is your live well switches, you know, for recirculate, you know, to fill it, empty. Right here is your live well pump out, which on this boat is a total joke. The pump is not strong enough to even get it past the back of the boat. So I feel like they could have done a better job of that, put a little stronger pump in. Got another Lowrance HCS carbon 12 at the console, a power pole switch, your trim lever, your hydraulic jack plate lever here. There's your gauge for your Atlas hydraulic jack plate. Keep like wallet, sunglasses and stuff like that in this middle box here. Moving back to live wells. It is one big live well with a divider in the middle, which is not my favorite. I like a true separate live well better, but most boats are going to this now. This box is just extra storage. You would save face and some boat cleaning supplies, rags, dock lines in there. This side, just rain suits, some extra shirts. That's pretty much all in that side. Moving on back to the back of the boat, the battery box. There's 2 trolling motor batteries. There's a third one. There's the house battery. I really like the jumper switch here. I've had to use that before. or a spare prop. I always travel with a spare prop in case we need it. One thing I really like about this boat, you don't have to put a front light in anymore, so you got the built-in nav lights in the front. And then one accessory that we have added is that on my nav light switch, I've got the light on the top of the power pole just wired in. So on tournament morning, all I gotta do is jump in the boat and hit the nav light switch, and our lights come on. I don't have to fool with putting the front light in and putting the back light in anymore. That is a very nice feature. I'm running a Mercury 23 pitch Fury 3-blade prop on this boat, and this boat, the way that's set up with the poles and everything, will run about 70 miles an hour. So it's not the fastest boat I've ever had, but it definitely rides the best over the Tritons and the Phoenix that I've had. I tell you, one of my favorite features with this boat is the remote drain plug, because I have put this boat in the water many times and had the automatic bilge pump kick on and just be able to walk back here and flip a switch and put the plug in from inside the boat. So that is an extremely nice feature. So one option I did get on this boat, I went with the smoked wheels, which they're dirty right now, but they look really good with this trailer. You get brakes on both axles on the Ranger trailer, which is a nice feature on a boat this size. We got twin 8-foot power pole blades on this boat. These are extremely nice. I love fishing with these in the wind if you're up, you know, trying to hold the boat. Very nice. Got the 225 Mercury Pro XS. This motor is an absolute beast, and it's the best sounding motor I've ever owned. It always turns heads at the ramp when you crank it. We got the hydraulic jack plate, which for me, this is the first one I've ever owned, and it takes a little bit of getting used to get the boat to run right, but it is pretty cool once you kind of dial it in. It's nice if you're down in Florida trying to take off in no water to jack the motor up. And that's pretty much an overview of the boat. In summary, this would be my favorite bass boat I've ever owned. Hands down, I absolutely love this bass boat.